What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Gag with Geach. Happy spooky season. I hope y'all like the vibes I got going on around here for y'all. But yeah, y'all, grocery prices, they getting a little crazy out here. They've been getting crazy. It just keeps going up, and the people out here are feeling it. So without further ado, let's get into these clips and see how everybody's feeling about these grocery prices.
I know we're all focused on the price of eggs, but we need to have a discussion about the beef. I don't mean the beef that you have with Samantha from fifth grade. I'm talking about the price of actual cattle. We've been so focused on the price of eggs, I don't think anybody's paying attention to the rising cost of beef. That means all of our ground beef, burgers, like carnes, asada, I don't even know if I said that right, but all of those things are going up. Y'all so focused on the eggs. Can we please talk about the beef?
You hardworking MAGA chuds out there putting in all that OT. I had a question for you. So it's been about a month now since Donnie's big bullshit bill passed, and I needed to know, are your first paychecks coming out of that fatter? Because you were promised no tax on overtime, right? That was in the bill, you guys swear. It's in the bill, first page of the bill. But they're not fatter, are they? Because that's...
You know what? Drop down in the comments and let me know how you feel. Are your paychecks fatter? Like he said, he want to know. I would like to know too. Go ahead and drop your little gag down in the comments. We really appreciate it. But let's go ahead and let them cook. No pun intended. While we talking about groceries.
What you got was a bullshit tax deduction that was capped at like 12 fucking K and expires in 2 years. Meanwhile, what did the fucking billionaires and corporations get? Giant fucking tax breaks that are permanent. See, what did he do? He threw you this bullshit idea of no tax on tips overtime to get you this. He's really fighting for the working class. But it was just bullshit, because this doesn't help you in the day-to-day, does it? This doesn't help you get by through the year. And a fucking $12,000 deduction? Maybe you figure out now that the billionaires don't have your best interest in heart, and putting one in the fucking White House probably wasn't the best idea. You need to start looking at progressive candidates that will stand up to the billionaires and the fucking corporations. Anybody that doesn't take PAC money and is actually going to do things to help the working class in this country. Get money out of politics, tax the fucking rich, and stand up to the fucking oligarchs.
What do you mean grocery prices are going up again? Well, the tariffs that were put on hold, they go into full effect August 1st. My hamburger is already 6% more expensive than it was last year. Some places it's as high as 17. And now they're adding more tariffs? Yeah, and a recent survey of CFOs found that most companies impacted by the tariffs are covering the cost by just increasing prices, an average of 6.6%. Did you know that the average American is already spending 20 to 30% more for a barbecue this year than just a few summers ago? You can add the Trump tariffs to the cost of your barbecue next year too. Well, at least shrimp comes from New England. No, actually 90% of shrimp comes from Asia.
Here's my hot take on groceries. If you're trying to save money on groceries, you need to buy ingredients. Listen, I was raised poor. So was my husband. When we first got married, we were broke. And we were both raised in ingredient households, and we created an ingredient household because that is how you save money. Junk food, convenience food, ready to eat food is expensive. You got to buy ingredients and learn how to cook them. I know that there's a knowledge gap there for a lot of people. There's a ton of content on this site and others. I make some content. I'm going to focus on this type of content for a while now because it is clearly something that is needed. And that is what I am trying to do here, is to share and educate. So
I want to second that. I want to focus on this type of content too because it is needed, as she said, and I enjoy covering this type of content. So I'm glad she's focusing on it too. So that makes two of us.
I will be making content on how I save money on groceries and how you can save money on groceries, how to make quick and easy meals, cooking basics, that type of thing. So follow along if you're interested and let me know your hot take on groceries.
Yeah, follow along if you're interested. It's a perfect segue. Go ahead and subscribe. If you're not a subscriber to Gag with Geach, I would love to have you here. And go ahead and drop down in the comments and let me know your take on these groceries. Perfect segue. So thank you, sis, for walking me right on into that.
Let's talk about how I went to the supermarket yesterday, not to go grocery shopping, just to buy a few things for dinner. This is my receipt. I spent $153. On what? Glad you asked. I spent $14 on ribs, a pack of ribs. We made ribs for dinner last night. $14 for ribs. And it wasn't even enough for a family of 3 because I have a boy. Boys eat like baby dinosaurs. So I had to buy 2 packs. Second pack cost me $9. Why? Because they were the tiny baby ones. I'm making more cheesecake brownies. The Hershey's chocolate chips, $8. Rounded off $8 because it was $7.49. Eggs were on sale for $6.99. Yay! 18 eggs. The other day I bought 18 eggs. $13. 4 eggs. That's right. The milk, $6. Orange juice was on sale. We don't even buy orange juice in this house because it's too expensive. It was 3 for $10. Is it just me, or the prices are going up and the containers are getting smaller? So if you don't think inflation is real, go check out the prices in your supermarket. They're real. I'm in New York City. A small tin of coffee, $7. My son likes Dave's Killer Bread, $7. Ice cream was on sale. That's the only reason why I got it. Ice cream is $10 for a gallon. A pint is $8. I can't even afford to get fat. I need olive oil. Did I buy it? Absolutely not. Why not? Because at the supermarket it's $30. I can buy 2 bottles of olive oil at BJ's for $30. Inflation is real, people, if I need to say it again. I don't care where you live. I don't care what you say. We struggling. Happy Sunday.
Every night is a struggle lately, and I'll tell you why. I am a fast food junkie. What the fuck was just on my shirt? It's easy. I grew up with working middle/working class parents, and they had fend for yourself nights. And if you know a fend for yourself night, you probably can make some pretty good ramen. I'm not a cook by any.
I definitely know those fend for yourself nights. You know, if growing up, your parents put you on some fend for yourself nights, that means we don't feel like cooking, go find you something to make in there. Make you a sandwich or something that's going to be your dinner tonight. Fend for yourself. That's funny. She brought back the nostalgia. Go ahead and let her cook. No pun intended.
I do like to cook, but it just seems so much easier to rationalize DoorDashing something to my house because I have an aversion to my own cooking. I didn't realize that until I joined this app. I also have long COVID, and a lot of the symptoms are with food where like water all smells like sulfur to me, so I have to drink it capped or with a straw. And meat tastes rotten to me, like disgusting. And when I try to make my own, it gets worse. Tonight is one of those forced fend for yourself nights because I used to eat takeout every day last year. Listen, if you're in college, you work while you're in school, I get it. It's a lot. But my skin got really bad, my mental health was really bad, and I'd wake up puffy in the morning from all the sodium. It's just not good for you. But it's so fucking easy, and it tastes so good, God. Okay, I can do this. I really hate cooking for one person. I think that's my total aversion to it, is I don't like having leftovers because then it makes me feel wasteful. So when I was like in a relationship or living with other people, it was easier to cook, but now, yeah, I hate cooking for myself.
$9? $9? I don't even know what to do anymore.
You got that good Heinz ketchup. You know that name brand stuff is gonna run you a nice little coin. So yeah, it's gonna be $9. And I wonder if she got the is that the organic one? It doesn't say it on there, but yeah, I love ketchup. So I'm just gonna have to spend that coin on me a good little bottle of ketchup.
Hey, eat at home. It's cheaper. Well, my lovely husband made dinner and I wanted ketchup. So what did I do? I went to the store to get us ketchup. And granted, I did go to Walgreens and it was $9. I was expecting it to be a little bit more, but $9 was not expecting that. I could have gone to Chick-fil-A and bought an entire meal plus free ketchup for $9. But no, we had to eat at home because we're trying to save money. I don't think we're saving money. So now, you know what I'm going to do? I don't even know why this bottle isn't all the way full, but I'm going to go to Chick-fil-A and spend $9 on a meal and ask for like 50 ketchups every time, so then I can fill this up and I won't have to buy more ketchup. This is like 50 cents a squirt. No, not doing it. Not buying any more ketchup. I'll just get a bunch of packets at Chick-fil-A and Whataburger.
All right, y'all. That's how everybody's feeling. You know, we all out here feeling it in the grocery store. Grocery prices just going up, and we just gonna be out here continuing to play. It don't seem like it's much we can do except prepare. But anyway, y'all drop down in the comments. Let me know how y'all feeling about grocery shopping. What have you been doing to, cut back on groceries, save you a little bit of money. Don't forget to consider like, comment, and subscribing if you would like to. And I will see y'all in the next video.